There was once a boy named Ion. From the very beginning, everyone knew he was different. In school, he never studied too much, yet he always scored the highest marks. Teachers praised him, classmates admired him. His parents proudly told relatives, "Our son is a genius." Ion grew up hearing one sentence again and again, "You're so smart." And slowly, that became his identity. He didn't think of himself as hardworking. He didn't think of himself as disciplined. He thought of himself as smart. And that was the beginning of his problem. Whenever exams came, Ion would wait until the last moment. Why study now, he'd think. I understand things quickly. And he did. He would score 90% while others struggled for 75%. But something invisible was happening. His classmates were building habits. They were learning how to struggle. They were learning how to sit for long hours. They were training their discipline muscle. Ion, he was training his ego. University was different. Suddenly, everyone was smart. Now the subjects were harder. The competition was tougher. The first time Ion failed a major test, he felt something unfamiliar. Shock. "How is this possible?" he whispered to himself. "I'm smart." But this time, intelligence alone wasn't enough. He tried studying the night before again. He failed again. His confidence started cracking. He wasn't used to struggling. He wasn't used to not understanding something immediately. And because he believed he was naturally smart, failure felt like a threat to his identity. Instead of thinking, "I need to work harder," he thought, "Maybe I'm not that smart after all." And slowly, he started giving up. Years later, Ion got a decent job. Nothing extraordinary. He had dreams of building a startup. He had business ideas. He had knowledge. But every time he tried to start something and faced difficulty, he quit. If results didn't come quickly, he lost interest. If success didn't come easily, he doubted himself. Meanwhile, something painful happened. His old classmates, the average students, began succeeding. One started a company. One moved abroad. One became a manager. Ion couldn't understand. How are they ahead of me? Weren't they less intelligent? One evening, Ion attended a reunion. He smiled politely, but inside he was burning. He overheard someone say, "You remember Ion? He was the smartest guy in class. I thought he'd be the most successful." That sentence hit him like a knife. That night, he went home and looked at himself in the mirror. For the first time in his life, he asked an honest question. "If I'm so smart, why am I stuck?" And after a long silence, the answer came. "Because I never learned to struggle." He realized something powerful. Being smart made things easy for him early in life. And because things were easy, he never built discipline. He never built resilience. He never built consistency. Success isn't built on intelligence. It's built on showing up when you don't feel like it, continuing when results are slow, staying focused when motivation disappears. His classmates weren't more talented, they were more persistent. They didn't quit when things got hard because they were used to things being hard. Ion wasn't. The next morning, Ion made a decision, not to become smarter, but to become consistent. He started small, 30 minutes of focused work every day on his business idea. No excuses, no waiting for motivation. Some days he felt inspired, most days he didn't, but he showed up anyway. At first, nothing changed. After 3 months, still nothing. After 6 months, progress was slow. The old Ion would have quit, but this time he didn't. Because now his identity wasn't, "I'm smart." It was, "I don't quit." After 1 year of consistent effort, something shifted. His business began growing slowly, then steadily, then rapidly. And one day someone asked him, "How did you become successful?" He smiled. For the first time, he didn't say, "I was always smart." He said, "I finally learned how to work." Here's the truth most people don't want to hear. Intelligence gives you an advantage at the start, but discipline wins the race. Talent opens the door. Consistency keeps you inside. Being smart is helpful, but being resilient is unstoppable. There are thousands of intelligent people living average lives, not because they lack ability, but because they lack endurance. If things come easy to you, be careful. Easy success builds fragile confidence. Struggle builds strength, and strength builds success. So stop asking, "Am I smart enough?" Start asking, "Am I consistent enough?" Because in the long run, the person who refuses to quit will always beat the person who relies only on talent.